Hare Krishna. This is Chaitanya Chaitamate, which I am reading the chapter 9, the desire tree of devotional service. Hare Krishna. So this is start from the text 1. Hare Krishna. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual master of the entire world, Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even a dog can swim across a great ocean. All glories to Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who is known as Gaur Hari. All glories to Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu. All glories to the devotees of Lord Sri Chaitanya, headed by Srivas Thakur. In order to fulfill all my desires, I remember their lotus feet. I also remember the six Goswamis, Rupa, Sanatan, Bhatta Raghunath, Sri Jiva, Gopal Bhatt, and Das Raghunath. It is by the mercy of all these Vaishnavas and Gurus that I attempt to write about the pastimes and qualities of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whether I know it or know not. It is for self purification that I write this book. I take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who himself is the tree of transitional law of Sri Krishna, is gardener and also the bestower and enjoyer of its fruits. Lord Sri Chaitanya's heart, my name is Vishwambhar, and who maintains the entire universe. His meaning will be actualized if I can fill the whole universe with love of Godhead. Thinking in this way, he accepted the duty of a planter and began to grow a garden in Navdeep. Thus the Lord brought the desired tree of devotional service to this earth and became its gardener. He sowed the seed and sprinkled upon it the water of his will. All glories to Sri Madhvendra Puri, the storehouse of all devotional service unto Sri Krishna. He is a desired tree of devotion service, and it is in him that the seed of devotion service first fructified. The seed of devotion service next fructified in the form of Seshwar Puri, and then the gardener himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, became the main trunk of the tree of devotion service. By his inconceivable powers, the Lord became the gardener, the trunk, and the branches simultaneously. Paramananda Puri, Keshav Bharati, Brahmananda Puri, and Brahmananda Bharati, Sri Vishwapuri, Sri Vishnu Puri, Keshav Puri, Krishnadas Puri, Sri Narsingha Tirtha, and Sukhananda Puri. These nine sannyasi roots all sprouted from the trunks of the tree. Thus the tree stood steadfastly on the strength of these nine roots. With the sober and grave Paramananda Puri has the center root and the other eight roots in the eight directions. The tree of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood firmly. From the trunk grew many branches, and above them innumerable others. Thus the branches of the Chaitanya tree form as a cluster or society, with great branches covering all the universe. From each branch grew many hundreds of sub branches. No one can count how many branches thus grew. I shall try to name the foremost of the innumerable branches. Please hear the description of the Chaitanya tree. At the top of the tree, the trunk branched into two. One trunk was named Sri Advaita Prabhu, and the other Sri Nityanand Prabhu. From these two trunks grew many branches and sub branches that covered the entire world. These branches and sub branches and their sub branches became so numerous that no one can actually write about them. Thus, the disciples and the grand disciples and their admirers spread throughout the entire world, and it is not possible to enumerate them all. As a big fig tree bears fruit all over his body, each part of the tree of devotion service bore fruit. Since Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the original tongue, the taste of the fruits that grew on the branches and sub branches surpassed the taste of nectar. The fruits ripen and become sweet and nectarian. The gardener Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed them without asking any price. All the paint in the tree verse cannot equal the value of one such nectarine fruit of devotional service, not considering who asked for it and who did not, nor who was fit and who unfit to receive it. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed the fruit of devotional service. The transactional gardener Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed handful after handful of fruit in all directions. And when the poor, hungry people ate the fruit, the gardener smiled with great pleasure. Lord Sri Chaitanya thus addressed the multifarious varieties of branches and sub branches of the tree of devotional service. Since the tree of devotional service is transactional, every one of its parts can perform the action of all the others. Also, a tree is supposed to be immovable. This tree nevertheless moves. All the parts of this tree are spiritually cognizant, and thus as they grow, they spread all over the world. I am the only gardener. How many places can I go? How many fruits can I pick and distribute? It would certainly be a very laborious task to pick the fruits and distribute them alone, and still I suspect that some would receive them and others would not. Therefore, I order every man within this universe to accept this Sri Krishna consciousness, movement, and distribute it everywhere. I am the only gardener. If I do not distribute these fruits, what shall I do with them? How many fruits can I alone eat? By the transitional desire of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, water has been sprinkled all over the tree, and thus there are innumerable fruits of love of Godhead. distribute this Sri Krishna consciousness movement all over the world. Let people eat these fruits and ultimately become free from old age and death. If the fruits are distributed all over the world, my reputation as a pious man will be known everywhere, and thus all people will glorify my name with great pleasure. One who has taken his birth as a human being in the land of India, Bharatvarsha, should make his life successful and work for the benefit of all other people. It is a duty of every living being to perform welfare activities for the benefit of others with his life, wealth, intelligence, and words. By his work, thoughts, and words, an intelligent man must perform actions which will be beneficial for all living entities in this life and the next. I am merely a gardener. I have neither a kingdom nor very great riches. I simply have some fruits and flowers that I wish to utilize to achieve pity in my life. Although I am acting as a gardener,